Hello everybody and welcome to Star Wars Roleplay. I am the Dungeon Master Mr. Gris, joined by my lovely players slash friends. Connor playing as the Mandalorian Joseph.
What's up?
Destructor playing as the Astromech R4.
Beep, boop, beep, boop, boop, beep. I fucked your mother.
Whoa.
Dork Army Gaming playing as the Mandalorian human Ace.
I am his mother.
He's called Memk,
In the
forgot to say that.
Yeah.
Excluded playing as the Carillion human Oliver.
Chuck Testa.
Chuck Testa.
We've been over this like many times.
And Mikado playing as the Telzorn Porexel.
Did Aiden
The
just say
Zeltron
get fucked in
for
the ass
Excel.
by Destructor?
I think so.
Okay.
Yes.
That's canon now.
Let's get
Star
it.
Wars Legends.
And Star Wars rear end.
Yeah. So last time, you guys left Tatooine, the town of Moshuta of Tatooine, on a ship that you commandeered, and your own Jumpmaster ship. You split in different groups amongst these ships. As you left out of the planet's orbit, a patrol of TIE fighters chased you down within a tutorial space combat section just outside of Tatooine. You managed to successfully call the TIE fighter assault off using a combination of evasive maneuvers, fighting them, and your wits and intelligence to try to deceive them. You jumped out, hit the button, emergency jump. You're currently coasting in the hyper lane, just until you pop out of the destination that the astromech droids have put into the console. While you are traveling, you have a bit of time to just wander around your ship and the like. Some of the ships got a bit damaged. People were in the process of repairing these. So yeah, now that you've got some time to kill in space, what would your characters be up to?
Furious masturbation.
Whoa.
Oh,
No, explore the
Gotta
ship
do
more.
something.
Gonna go see what's working and what isn't.
You gotta do something when, surviving death.
Just imagine them moving because, the game's paused.
Oh, yeah.
Gris,
Go explore, just wander around. Play
the
space
spaceship
chess.
we're on. The spaceship we're on we don't have the file for it.
oh,
What?
the character sheet?
Or
Well, the ship sheet, I
we're on.
guess. Yeah. Configure ownership, all players, owner. Boop, there you go. You
There
should
we go.
see the Cryot Fang now.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
just probably be fixing it.
I'm gonna have a walk around as well. Wait, what is that?
Don't worry about it.
You're doing athletics just to fix
yeah,
up the
to
ship a
fix
bit.
the ship. Yeah. I'm assuming you wanted
Ooh.
it normal difficulty. I looked up.
Yeah.
I scrolled up to check.
It's perfect.
Yeah, I succeeded. I had advantages, so I'm gonna make it even easier to fix it, Chris.
Okay,
Gonna
cool.
give the R4 unit that's with me make it easier to also fix the ship.
Yeah, you work together with the astromech to fix up the damaged Jumpmaster. Slowly but surely, it's getting repaired as much as you can repair in flight. Some things need to be checked at like a landing dock when you can look at it from the outside. And the rest of you just explore the ship a bit. You've got time to
I'm
relax.
fixing
You can,
it.
and you're fixing it. You can
Yeah.
repair the ship, kick back, put your legs up, just enjoy the trip. Okay, cool. Success is 3. What's the Cryot Fang looking? 11. That seems correct.
Body art.
8. And you don't need to like keep re-rolling. I assume you're just keeping like repairing the ship until it's in like a decent state. So every threshold of time, I will lower the the hull trauma a little bit.
Alright.
Unless if you specifically wanna do something else, like look at the strain, mess with like some of the systems, anything like that.
After I fix everything from the inside, I'll do that.
Okay, cool. R4, are you assisting Oliver in the repairs of the ship?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
My question is, how's he doing that when he's on my ship?
No, he got
No,
back.
R4.
He got picked back up again, and yeah, they're both R4s.
Did he get picked up again? I thought we haven't met it up again. And last time we stopped,
Flying
he was on
together.
my ship.
Yeah, pretty sure he's on Connor's ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's.
Call this
They did get pulled
bullshit.
into the
I'm
hatch.
pretty sure they
Oh,
picked him up
yeah.
at the end of the fight, though.
You got lowered into the round hatch. I remember. So you are on Connor's ship, correct?
So
Oh yeah, you left
is
earlier.
Connor's ship actually there, or is it just grey?
I'd say I'm probably a bit ahead of you because I jumped before you guys.
What do you mean, the image of the ship?
Yeah, the image of the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's there. Do you not see it?
Oh, okay. I need to refresh then, because I just see grey. I see this ship, and then I just see grey.
Okay.
Maybe because you're in that ship, so you can't see me outside of it. I don't know.
No, there shouldn't be any
No.
walls. Everybody should just have vision of space.
Yeah, we can see you.
Okay, I'll refresh then.
Okay. And with that, another opening crawl. How do you do this again?
Fast.
A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away. Every time I see this, I want to go into like.
That's enough. Guess you're gonna get copyrighted.
Episode 5, Rugged Road. The jump the Cryot Fang made to lightspeed has seen you to the edge of the Tatooine system, without further problems. However, you must plot a course through hyperspace in order to reach a new destination. Despite the vessel's dilapidated condition, it seems to hold together and handles well. A whole galaxy is now yours to explore, free from the grasp of Timo the Hutt. You could kick back and relax a little, getting used to your new surroundings. You haven't had much time to get to know this ship, and it certainly could do with some alterations before you could comfortably call it home. A rank smell permeates the vessel, and several warning alert icons display on the navigational computer's VDU. And the ship
One
stinks.
back. I grab a bottle of water and one back.
Okay. Yeah, so a few panels are flashing and going off. Suddenly, before you can even think of engaging the hyperdrive and leaving the Tatooine system, a loud klaxon begins to wail, and the sound of a dozen snorting and growling voices can be heard echoing over the ship's PA system. The Cryot Fang begins to shudder and shake. Clearly, not all is well aboard the freighter.
Time for me to get the fuck out of here. See you later, guys.
No.
Just jumps out. Yeah, so alarms are going off. Things are popping up on the console. There's a weird smell going through the ship, through the communication systems of the ship. The speakers built into the walls. You hear like weird snorting and strange noises.
Who's playing a
Yeah.
plank on us?
Hey, Chris, can I go to the crew quarters?
Should be able to just drag yourself around. Let me actually,
Okay.
yeah, let me make that you can go through the walls with the dragging, so you don't have to like follow the specific hallways. I just put some walls up that you don't accidentally end up in space. Okay, there we go. You should be able to freely drag to other rooms now, even through walls and stuff.
I'm just gonna have my pistol out and walking around the rooms.
Okay, cool. You're going through all the rooms, so that's what Oliver is doing. Paraxel, you're in the galley as these like alarms and strange noises are happening. How do you react to this?
I guess I'll contact with my little communicator to the front of the ship and just ask him what's going on. What's going on, Meg?
There's smoke and weird noises. I don't know what it is.
How's it coming from? Where?
Let me do some scans. Can I scan?
Yeah, do me a computers check. 2 purples.
Computers. Not 2 purples. Fuck, I'm still at computers. Ah.
3 successes, 2 threats. Yeah.
I don't like that. Yeah.
So you just do a scan of the ship itself.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you scan the ship and you notice that there are coming up on the console. There are a few issues. There are several alert icons going off all over the ship. The strange noise seems to be coming out of the PA system, like it is playing a tape or something, like an MP3 file is playing over the speakers. It's not actually like noise coming from somewhere in the ship. It's just somebody playing or something playing noise across the ship, and the weird smell. The red flashing icon on the console is a crescent moon / fang icon.
Crescent moon / fang. What the fuck is that? Is there like a thing that I can do to recognize the symbol?
Do me an intelligence.
Okay, intelligence.
So you'll have to do the like public roll thing.
Oh yeah.
Or just do lore. Lore just rolls out of intelligence, and you've got no rank in it, so it's just your flat intelligence bonus.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
You don't know what the crescent moon symbol means? But it's a red flashing icon on the console in the shape of a crescent moon.
I'll repeat that to Alexel.
That ring any bell as a traitor, Chris?
To be a lore as well, to see if this means anything to you.
Okie dokie. Hey, lore.
You also don't really know.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah.
But it's coming from inside the ship, you think?
Yes, and smell, and I think there's something on the comms, like on the. What did you call it again, Chris?
Crescent moon.
I'm on about the PA system.
Yeah, sorry. I wasn't sure what you were talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll check the rooms.
Okay.
I'll start searching the rooms as well. Gun out. Communicator down.
Okay,
cool.
Like roll perception to see like, or maybe smell where the smells come from.
Yeah.
2 difficulty.
Wait. Let me tell you what you need to do.
Yeah.
No.
A rank odor permeates the ship. You explore the vessel in the hope of finding the source. That's what both Parexel and Oliver, you guys are doing, just going around like the ship, trying to like see where does this weird smell comes from.
Yeah. I'm assuming it's a Gamorrean.
Yeah. You can tell without a test that it comes from somewhere in the main cargo hold as you just follow the smell.
Oh, I just walked past that. I was
Yeah.
in there. Okay, I come out of the galley and look at the cargo
To the main cargo.
There you go.
I assume he'll reach it first.
Yeah, I was in the
Porexel will
galley.
definitely be there first. Yeah.
Yeah, I was in the galley first. I was chilling here, then I went to the galley to get something to eat, and the alarms went off.
Yeah. So
To see if there was any food in the first place.
as you take a better look in the main cargo hold to see where this like smell is coming from, there seems to be like remains of food, like leftovers, just spread across. Like somebody very sloppily ate something here.
Hello.
The flesh looks like just raw hunks of flesh. Like it doesn't look cooked or anything.
The chicken is fucking raw.
I'm going to look straight up.
there's no alien on the ceiling dripping acetan.
Good. I'll slowly go to the wall of the galley.
Yeah, as you move around, you notice that on the other side behind you, the seats around the hollow chest set are covered in gobbets of rotten meat and rancid fat.
I was just here.
And do me a average 2 purples perception test. And
Average 2 purples perception test.
yeah,
I-
you can. Are you looking for anything specific as you're looking around the main cargo hold? And Oliver, as you enter as well, you can
A
also do an
Gamorrean.
average 2 purple perception.
I'm looking for a Gamorrean because I assume it's a Gamorrean. God damn.
and,
Ooh.
Damn.
hold on,
The-
wait. I
The
think I
rolls
have
are not
something
with
for
you
that.
today.
It will be in a minute. I don't know how to send it. Right click to send it to the chat.
I know that you can this.
But I'm not sure if
Yeah.
I will show you. But basically, lets me
Ah,
reroll
yes.
a coercion test or a streetwise test.
But it's a perception test.
Yeah, but perception rolls off of coercion, so I'm not sure if it would let me. Let me
Oh,
just.
I see what you're saying.
Mm.
Perception does roll off cunning.
Cunning.
Wait, does it roll off cunning or
Yeah, cunning. C-U-N.
Cunning. Yeah.
okay.
So it does
silly
not
cunning.
apply
I can do
in
sure.
this, but you can spend the light points to reroll the check with an extra yellow dice if you would like to.
Nah.
Okay.
Unless,
You
like,
both.
Mikado's better
Something.
at perception than me.
Something in here. Mikado. There's something in here, and also you're better, I think. Or 2 purples, 2 pink. Kind of hard to tell. There's something in here.
Yeah, you have
Oliver.
3 dice and I have 2 dice.
Yeah, but it's kind of hard to tell with the symbols. If a star on mine or 2 symbols on yours means better or not 2 advantages, mine means 1 success, 1 advantage. So I guess that would be better. Yeah. Plus a
I
blank.
mean, you
I have
reroll
1
anyway,
threat.
so-
You have 2 threats, and I have 2 failures. See what I mean?
Yeah, but you reroll anyway, and you have 3 dice, so I have a better chance of succeeding if you reroll.
Reroll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think I
Joseph.
reroll.
Yeah, if
Kala,
you use a light
Joseph.
one, you reroll and
Yes,
add
yes,
yeah, I
a
wanna
reroll
reroll.
dice.
Fine.
There's
2 of us.
You're like staying close to the Cryat Fang, like kind of flying in formation. You notice
Oh,
that
am
the well, that's how this starts. You can do whatever you want after that. But you notice that the Cryat Fang starts to like swerve and shake a little bit, like it is moving like erratic, I guess is the way to say it. Definitely something doesn't look right about the ship as you look through the through your cockpit windows. Would you attempt to like contact your friends on the Cryat Fang to see what's up, or what are you doing?
I'll contact every single one of them and just be like, "What the fuck's going on? The ship seems to be lazily listing to the left." Over.
Everybody, their personal
Would I-
communicators goes off if you have one, and Joseph from the other side of the communication, you hear like this like ship's internal alarm going off.
Okay, that ain't good.
I'm not gonna answer since I'm, I'm about to get jumped.
Uh,
Also, we can't all answer at once, I assume.
Yeah.
3 to 1 device is not gonna work.
the ship's got warning signs, and they're looking around to see if anyone's on. There's red smell and a red noise going over the PA. Over.
red smile.
A red smile.
Open fire on the ship.
Sorry.
Oh.
you're sure.
Okay, what's hang on.
No,
I
just,
like to imagine I'm just trying to repair the ship while this chaos
Yes.
is going on in the background.
Exactly.
I don't think there's anything I can actually do. I don't think I can like board you guys or anything. I can just stay close. Can I
Power
try and
support.
scan their ship to see if there's any like any other life forms in there or whatever?
Yeah, you can do me an easy computers.
Can I have the droids help me? Says. What button do I press? I just asked them.
Chris.
Yeah.
Can I check the floor panels to see if there's a false bottom?
Ah, well, with
'Cause
your
I'm a trader with that. There's like a cargo hold. Like there's probably a secret cargo hold thing.
yeah. So you both failed your perception check, so I just was gonna have it take some time. But eventually, you do like as you search through the main cargo, just following the smell, you do eventually find a smuggling compartment hidden in the cargo hold. And as you manage to like open it, it is filled to the brim with Wookiee pelts that smell terribly.
Ah. Wookiee pelts.
Yikes.
That's fucked up.
Wookiee pelts.
The cargo is filled with flesh of monkeys.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
What?
What? They're tree people that throw sticks.
Okay, Frieza, calm down.
Filthy monkeys. I was going to say
Hello,
dog, but then I
monkeys.
stopped myself because that's Spaceballs. I was like, nope, nope.
Yeah.
So I was like, monkey. The living trees.
Yeah, you did your successful computers, Joseph. So you scan the ship and you pick up 4 life signs on the Cryat Fang.
4?
He just starts counting on his fingers.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute.
Do we have a flashlight on this ship?
Maybe in the bedroom.
I mean, no.
Let me check my utility belt. Oh, it's in the description. I'm going to assume I have one.
Yeah.
My utility belt.
I
I'm just like
messaged-
stick a flashlight like down there and just be like, hello.
I messaged them back and go, apparently there's 4 life signs on your ship.
What?
I said, apparently there's 4 life signs on your ship.
Okay. Pulling my fucking gun. I'm ready for the fucking bits to come out.
That's very nice.
Immediately
Very
ready.
nice.
Yeah, Parexel, Oliver, you go through this secret compartment. There seems to be 6 Wookiee pelts within the compartment. They have only partially been cured and give up a strong, nauseating stench.
Oh, God. So, Chris, how much are these worth?
Wookiee pelts? Oh.
Gotta be rare, right? I mean, most of them are dead.
I should have foreseen this.
Come
I
on,
don't-
I'm a trader, and they were just smugglers, so it must be worth something.
Sick fuck.
I don't know at the,
You just throw them into space?
I don't know at the moment, but they stink very bad. And yes, like you can jettison them into space.
No! Money! I don't
Okay,
know,
you
they're
can,
already dead.
Yeah, you can definitely hang out to them, but the strong smell will stay in the ship.
Fine. We'll sell them a Coruscant, it'll be fine.
By the way, did you tell Mank about this?
No. You want to report it to him? You want to report it to him?
So yeah,
I
man,
don't see
you're in
anyone
the
down here.
Hello?
At least that's good.
Did
Oh.
the audio just cut out for anyone else?
Oh.
No.
No, did it for you.
No.
Parexel was talking to you, saying, don't see anyone down here.
Oh, it cut
Yeah,
out for me.
there's no one in the cargo hold, as far as I can tell. There's
Oh,
some Wookiee pelts.
oh, well, nearly said Conan.
You were about to say my real name then, you absolutely melt.
Yeah. Joseph said that there's 4 life forms on the ship.
Right.
Or
Well,
like
we
one, two,
heard
three.
the snorting over the thing, so someone's here.
Yeah, I'm
Where else could
gonna.
it be?
find
know
a
inside
There's a
the
baby
walls.
Wookiee.
There's raw meat laying around the galley and stuff. So
Oh, it's the Wookiee Jedi, Punji or whatever his name is.
Didn't
Bungie.
they?
I don't think
they
you're allowed to say
say
that anymore.
Fuck no. Didn't they say the previous owner used to be a lizard man? I can't remember the race.
Trandoshan.
Maybe
I don't recall.
a Trandoshan. Maybe they eat Wookiees.
Possibly. I don't know why you keep the belts though. They're only partially cured, so.
Probably
But
to sell
I'm
them.
gonna cut with the seal up the cargo hold again.
Yeah, and as you're talking, Memk, this big like red flashing button with a crescent moon on it is just still staring directly at you.
Press the button, dumbass.
No, it's self-destruct.
He wants you to press it. Press
It's self-destruct.
You never
Yeah,
push target button.
Is there a manual at the side?
No, there's
Wait.
no manual.
Does the crescent moons have a name underneath it saying what it's?
Nope, it's just a moon symbol on the button.
There's only, you see, I only know of one like crescent moon thing like in Star Wars, but it can't be. It can't be what I'm thinking it is. So they're like a bunch of like Jedi Knights, I think.
Should I press the button? It's still flattened quite
Press
fast.
it. Press a button.
Press it.
Self-destruct coin
Press it.
slot has
I
been
have no impulse
activated.
control. Listen to me. Press the button.
Well, Rexel, what the fuck are you talking about?
He says there's a button with a little crescent moon symbol. He wants to press it. Told to press it.
You
Done.
shouldn't press it.
I start running to the shit. To the front of the ship.
Bolting to it.
Grace, can I do lore when he said the symbol?
Yeah?
Ah!
Hey, I've shut the doors.
There's
shut
no
them
doors.
The ears on the overset.
What on the ship?
Fuck, I failed.
You also
No,
don't know.
There is. Not this one. This is the Millennium Falcon. Bitch, there ain't no door.
Okay, I guess I'll go to press it and you jump over me. and
Yeah, I
press
jump
it.
over and push the button.
Ah! You press the button and a pop-up menu pops out with Trandoshan text on it. Can anyone read Trandoshan?
No.
No.
Can we send it over to the other ship for the 3PO droid?
Yeah, like slap a
Beep, boop, beep, boop,
copy, paste it on a data pad, and send it to the other ship.
Throw it out the
Also
window.
control V.
Yeah. Yeah, so you put it on a data pad, you start beaming it to the jump master. On the jump master, J9 will look at you, Joseph, and say, like, the Cryad Fang is sending a message. Shall we receive the message?
I just quickly messaged them. Did you guys send me a message?
Yes.
Why don't you just send it to me?
We send it to the ship.
This is probably a virus.
Oh my God.
Deleting message.
I accept it.
Okay.
Give up on life.
Oh.
It seems to be Trandoshan script. I am fluent in Trandoshan language. Shall I translate it, sir?
What would you do if I just said no, Chris?
Well, I wouldn't translate it. I mean,
Translate that bitch.
the text reads, Transponder operational, receiving signal, Timo Mos Shuta Tatooine, emitting coded responses. A series of numbers then follows, to the effect that the response signal is being updated and emitted every 5 seconds.
They're tracking us.
I let them know.
That's not what.
You guys fucked.
Maybe we can whip out the tracker.
Turns to Oliver, engineer. He's just
Hey,
standing there not listening.
Are we still forgetting about the whole there's a fourth person in here?
Fine,
Oh,
I'll go
yes.
with you and hold your hand. I take his hand and I start so he's nice and brave.
Yeah. You can determine the location of the transponder on the ship with a hard computers check, if anybody would like to do that. So that's 3
I'm
purples.
an engineer. I'm an engineer, not a computer science, so...
Same thing. You can do it. I believe.
I can try, but no guarantee. It's better you get the robot on this.
Can I try a zone?
Oh, he's over in the other ship.
You can assist.
Assist?
Assisting pretty much whoever has the best skill in it does the roll. So the more dice in it, the more green dice in it does the roll, and you can upgrade the green dice to a yellow dice if somebody is assisting.
I'm holding his hand. Does that count?
Sadly,
three
no.
green, huh?
It does
You
make
have
him
to,
feel better though.
I have
Three
two.
green.
You do it. You do it.
Uh,
Squid.
I got
Upgrade.
fuck all. Don't ask me.
upgrade the ability, and it's 3 purple, right?
Yeah.
Yay.
Oh,
with 2
succeeded.
threats.
1 success and 2 threats. You go through the compute. You do your best computers. Go through the try to locate the transponder. You eventually find a location for it. It's located on the hull of the ship, to the rear of the laser cannon turret. It is inaccessible while the ship is in flight.
Just shoot it off.
Blow it up.
Blow it up.
Can I try to jam it if I
Shoot
can
it
make it
down.
to it?
Just use this astromech.
If I can remove it, can I at least jam it and stop it from tracking us?
Yeah, you guys don't have an astromech on your ship anymore.
What are you talking about? It's right there.
You know,
And right there.
you don't have those guys, I think. Yeah, you can do another computers check if you wanna like try to hack in and see if you can jam the signal. This is 2 purples.
Mank, are you helping?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, that
I
means
back
1 yellow.
away. Start walking.
Keep your guard up.
I will.
Check
Yeah.
failed. You try your best. You think you've somehow managed to slow down the transponder, but you're honestly not sure. Your computer knowledge is not the best.
Am I-
Like you're not an
am I
expert in it.
Am I tuning into any of this happening? Or am I still
Uh,
just preparing?
Unless if they call over to the jump master to inform of this happening, then no.
As I
Alright.
go up into the turret.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I see where it is?
Let me see. It says here it is located on the hull of the ship, to the rear of the laser cannon turret. It is inaccessible while the ship is in flight. You have to deal with it once the ship has landed. Then you
So I
can do
assume
a
it's like,
mechanics check to like locate it.
I assume it's like outside of the ship, that's why we can't access it.
Yeah. It
I
is
was
like
going to
hidden somewhere in the folds of where the guns spin around, I guess. Hard to see.
I was gonna try to blast it off with skillful shooting.
Mm. Sorry, Joseph, you were saying?
I was gonna say, how much of the ship did I heal earlier?
The R4 units on your ship have just been continuously repairing while all this is happening. So you are currently on 6 hull trauma out of 14.
It's getting a bit easier to breathe in here.
Oh, Mank is
Yeah.
in space.
So my dog's just sat on my keyboard.
Oh, that's hard
Maybe
to
you should
clean.
just shat on the keyboard. Yeah.
Look, it's a dance on it. It's kissing me out of heaven. Off the keyboard.
Wait,
I said, get off the
Yeah.
keyboard.
can I try to sense the emotions of the other person that's on board?
Pissed off.
Oh, okay, cool. I do want to say that as you're interacting with the console, Oliver, to figure out where this transponder is, and when you saw like the Trandoshan text pop up with a big red button, both Mamk and Oliver, you're looking at like the console. You can see that there is like buttons next to the fuel gauge of the ship, and that seems to be the origin of the ship's klaxon, of the alarm that's going off in the ship. Woo, woo, woo. So if you wanna like turn that off, you just need to do an easy computer check.
Mank is helping, so sure.
Yeah.
Okay. And meanwhile, Porexel, you're trying to like use your empathic abilities to like sense the other person. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, success 2. You press the button, the alarm stops. Parexel, you notice as well that the alarm blaring across the ship stops, but the PA system is still like transmitting these weird like growls and moans, and the smell is still there because you left the skins. You follow your empathic senses, and the book here that I have says it leads you like if you try to like locate this person, it leads you to number 3 hold, but there's no like numbered holds here, so I guess that's just somewhere in the main cargo hold.
Well, there's 1, 2, and 3, I guess. I think the 2 would be the one underneath, and then this would be the main, and this would be 3, I guess, would it?
Okay.
I mean, that's storage in there.
Yeah. This hold houses some of the equipment used by bounty hunters for the restraint and transportation of captives. Several sets of binders hang from the wall, and there are 6 small cylindrical cell units mounted on tracks for ease of transport. 5 of these units are empty, though one contains the crouched and cramped form of a male Twi'lek. The captive appears old and frail, with pale blue skin and a single lung.
What?
And a single... No. Pale blue skin and a single long thin leku coiling from the right side of his head. Okay, sorry, that confused me there for a second. Yeah, it's just hanging out like...
It's like a fish that you can see through.
Yeah, like robot guy with the multiple lightsabers, you can kind of see his lungs.
God.
Where the left leku would be is an ugly, cauterized stump. At the sound of your approach, he raises his head in alarm, but his expression becomes one of curiosity when he sees who you are. And it's this guy.
I just slowly raise up my communicator. Found him. It's in cargo bay 3.
Who you send this to?
Just the front of the ship.
Alright.
Cargo bay 3, did you say?
Yeah.
I'm assuming he's not hostile since he don't
I've
sound
got
panicked.
a gun, so I don't know. He hasn't done anything yet.
Yeah, he's in like a cell unit that like bounty hunters use for transportation, so he is locked.
Oh, okay. Oh, where would that be then?
Yeah, I don't really know.
Power room, engineering.
I was looking at it earlier as well. There's nothing really to me that looks like cells here. Maybe these things in the power room, but that would be weird that it's in the power room, in my opinion.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, so I guess use your imagination and imagine that those boxes in the cargo room are more like bounty hunter setup for keeping people in there.
Okay. I got a cell room then.
Yeah.
You need to land us for me to remove that tracker. I'm gonna go check on Parexel.
Yeah, check this. Check what the nearest planet. He's probably right.
Okay.
I'm not there. I'm just saying.
Can I do a astronomical? That's not. Astrogation?
Yeah. And Parexel, do me a hard knowledge check, so a lore.
Lower.
Ah!
Actually, yeah, the rolls of the same thing. It's fine.
Okay.
You can contact the other ship, by the way.
What's hard again? 3?
3, yes. Ooh, just straight up failed. Yeah, you notice that the other cells that are there have like pieces of brown like things that look that they belong to creatures or something, but with your fail check you don't really know what they are. They just look weird, like shell-like almost.
Okay. So is there something living in there or not?
Nothing living, just like a casing of something that used to be in there, I guess.
Oh, cell. Okay.
Yeah.
You speak into basic? Yes, who are you? You're not the bounty hunter that owns this ship. Well, we may have borrowed it indefinitely.
Oh, would you, can you set me free?
Maybe when we land. I don't really know you. For all I know, you could try to take advantage of a beautiful young woman like myself.
Oh, are you a bounty hunter?
I'm a trader, but I'm traveling with bounty hunters.
Oh, I see.
You might be fucked.
Did somebody say bounty hunter?
As Oliver walks into the room spinning his gun.
Tips his hat. Yeah, this fella's apparently being held by the bounty hunter that owned this.
Yeah, prisoner is assault time.
You attacked him. Go ahead.
I'm not sure if we should let him out either way. I mean, he's here
I
for a
didn't-
reason.
Probably, well, but do you recognize him from your bounty hunting?
Chris, do I know him? Since I'm a bounty hunter.
You have not seen a bounty for this guy. At least, like, visually, like, identifying him by face and stuff. You've not seen a datapad or hologram indicating that this guy is wanted.
There's a lot of bounties in this world. He could be one of them.
For sure.
World. Galaxy.
Far away.
Yeah.
Should I do something like a lore or something, Chris, to know what he is?
What he is.
Or what he is? Species or something like that.
You're discussing this in front of him,
Wait a minute.
between yourself?
Hang on a second. Hang on. Does it look like he's eaten recently?
No, he doesn't look like he's been, like, taken care of. He looks like
There's 4 life signs
disheveled.
on the ship, but there's still a bunch of raw meat that's been eaten suddenly and... Okay, there's something else on the ship other than him.
Joseph said it's only like 4 life signs.
That's why I'm confused. Something's eating something, but it's not this guy?
Chris, does it look like his cell has been filled with or something like that?
If his cell has been what?
Like messed with.
From the
Is the
inside,
lock
he
broken?
definitely has tried to, like, get out, but from the outside, it's just contained. Nobody seems to have, like, really messed with it. You're a bounty hunter?
Yes.
I don't know if there is a bounty on my head currently. I am from Rylot. I don't know if you are familiar with the planet.
Steelheads, yeah.
Never been there before.
I am part of the planet's Rill mining industry. It's only
Again,
barely legitimate these days. The Empire does not like a lot of the mining going on, so I believe that is how I ended up in this captivity.
they locked you up because you were a minor.
Yes, mining the planet's Rill.
I'm not sure if the Empire hates that.
He looks older to me.
I mean, there must
course.
be a better reason why you're here.
I'll try to keep
I
my
mean-
long story short, but for some time now, the rulers of Rylot have been, in my opinion, remiss about who they allow in on the planet's Rill mining industry, which you must understand is only barely legitimate in these days of Imperial dominance. For some time, bands of Aqualish thugs terrorized mining communities, forcing Twi'leks to work for scant rewards and extorting all sorts of favors and resources from mines that might otherwise have prospered. I banded together with some associates in order to protect New Mean, our most profitable mine, from the thugs. For a while, we held them off. Then they simply disappeared. We were relieved at first, but soon learned that they had been killed in the process of some underworld takeover. Shortly after that, bands of outsiders began to purchase land near the mines. They claimed they were developing it, though we could tell they were there mainly to spy on us and make life difficult. A short while later, during a journey to Nabat, I was attacked by a band of rogues, including a Trandoshan, who maimed and branded me before sealing me up in this cell.
And how long have you been here?
I don't really know. I got taken, put in the cell by the Trandoshan. I noticed the ship touching down somewhere, but it felt like we were traveling through space for a while, so I don't know if we went to a different planet or not. Can you tell me where we are now?
Space.
Oh, any
Space. When I go to space. Space.
what system are we in?
Guess what system are we in?
You're still in a
The
Tatooine
gay
system.
one.
Close to Tatooine.
Ah, I see. And you notice that, like, during his speech, the Twi'lek gestures sparsely with his remaining Leku during his speech. He seems to be open about what he is saying, but there is seems to be something that he's not sharing.
Yeah, I was about to ask. Chris,
Yeah.
consider my abilities and everything. Can I check if he's lying?
Yeah, you can definitely tell, like, the way he moves, the way he acts. He's telling the truth, but he's leaving bits out, like he's not telling the whole truth.
I mean, you probably would be here because you have some beef with Timo the Hutt or something like that. Are you sure you're telling me the full story?
Timo, he looks rueful and rueful and says, I have been giving a lot of thought to the Hutts recently. To my knowledge, they have had little interest in real production before. They will distribute it, of course, but until now, they haven't been linked to any of the operations to actually mine it. I wonder if, seeing as the Trandoshan who captured me, maybe he worked for this Hutt you mentioned, this Timo, and maybe the Hutt's uninvolvement with the mining operations is about to change. I would greatly appreciate it if you could drop me off at the city of Nabat. I have friends there who would be willing to offer us a safe place. There are a number of good mechanics in the city, and we could see to it that your ship is repaired and refueled for your trouble.
Paraxel, is he lying?
I tap him on the shoulder and tell him to come out of the room for a second. Excuse us. We need to discuss this with the rest of our crew.
Yes, before you leave, I've told you who I am and why am I here. Who are you people exactly?
Travelers. And I close the door.
You just walk away.
None of your business. Right, I just said him. He seems to be holding something back, but if what he says is legitimate, we could lead whoever's following us to them with the tracker. So we could get the tracker off with their mechanics, or you could take it off, and then we just get the hell off the planet.
Sure, let's get him out of here before he becomes our trouble.
Yeah, and if we could just gas him or something.
Sure.
Becomes trouble.
I mean, we have guns, he has nothing. Let's go tell
Yeah.
Menka.
Yeah, let's go tell Meg.
Yeah, he's still very much in his cell, the Twi'lek.
But we still have the thing about the meat we found on the floor.
Yeah, still someone in the fucking ship.
Either he's lying and he did leave his cell, or maybe
Yeah.
there's something else.
Yeah, just to me another intelligence, just lore. That rolls off pure intelligence so far.
Who?
Both of you, if you're wondering about the meat and stuff.
Okay.
The meat and
Roll
stuff.
Intelligence. What are you looking us to roll?
Do a lore, or just anything that like flats rolls off of intelligence without any bonuses, and make it a 2 purple one. Yeah. Success. And the success. Yeah, as you walk and talk, you discuss about this meat and stuff. You do know from talking to the captive that the bounty hunter that was holding him is a Trandoshan. With your like limited knowledge of Trandoshan, they are like lizard, crocodile-esque men. They are known for eating raw meat, and this used to be his ship.
Okay. So that rotten meat was there when I was chilling out earlier, is what you're saying?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just like leftovers, pretty much, that he didn't clean up. It's a dirty boy.
Dirty boy. Okay. Let's explain all that to Meg, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, God.
Up
Oh,
on
it's
his
grand,
planet.
so we're going to drop him off.
At the place?
at the place. And
Let's
then,
radio over to
yeah, exactly.
Joseph. I'll let you do that.
Joseph, everything that we just told him. Just move this along a little bit. So we're not constantly repeating the same thing.
Sounds like you guys are having a good time.
Hmm.
Yeah, so you stopped the klaxon, you stopped the noise, you found the source of the smell.
We didn't get rid of it.
No, because can't sell it.
Money.
The noise, the smell, several alert icons. Yeah, okay, yeah. That's most of the things that you guys have triggered. So you call over to Joseph, you tell him, hey, there's a weird Twi'lek on our ship. He has something to do with a mining operation on Rylot for something called Rill. Maybe the Timo the Hutt might or might not be getting involved, but if we drop him off at a town on Rylot, he'll provide repairs and fuel for the ship and a place to lay low, is what he's promised.
We'll lead him right to him. We're like Princess Leia. It's obvious we're being tracked. It's like, okay, well, what should we go to? How about our main rebel base? Oh, good job, Leia. Good job.
Okay, cool. And you may or may not have slowed the symbol down.
Maybe.
Yeah. So yeah, you've received that message, Joseph. You guys are on the same page. You know what's up. Are you just gonna use the astrogation computer to plan a route towards Rylot, to this town that he
Seems
wanted to go to?
logical.
Yeah.
Ye-
Just make it easier. I was gonna say, if it's possible to connect both computers of both ships, so I just follow the ship, the other ship.
Probably
Okay.
something like that. I mean,
Yeah.
you see all the rebel ships jump at the same time.
Yeah, like we
Yeah.
coordinate
Follow the head ship.
NAB computers
Yeah.
by
Okay.
sharing a comm link, an open comm
Oh,
link,
yeah.
I guess.
So on the Jumpmaster R4X1, are you gonna do the astrogation check? And on the Krayat Fang,
suppose.
who is gonna do the astrogation check there?
The pilot.
Yeah, I guess we need.
Okay.
How much do you have in it?
I
A boner.
have 2 greens, but I have one of them is a yellow.
I have 3 green.
Yeah, you do it then.
Oh, Chris, what
I mean, you have a
threat?
yellow.
The yellow's a
Look at that.
success. Just
He's
do
got
the
a
yellow.
threat, Chris,
Do the
and
pilot, makes more sense.
the one
I
below
don't-
it. What's
Yeah,
that?
you do
Chris?
it. You have a yellow in it.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, it's a triumph.
Both successes. Yeah, the little lightsaber symbol is Triumph. That's pretty much like the best you can get. Triumph is really good. The thing that I added last time, the quick reference with all the what you can do in combat and out of combat and stuff, is gone. I lost that because of updates and stuff like that. But I just quickly added the PDF that I took the reference things in to the entire game. So I'll show that to you guys, I guess, if you ever want to take a look at that. The top one is rules reference. It should be a PDF that like loads faster than the actual rule books, and it's just a bunch of tables with like this is difficulty for this is the actions you can take and all that kind of stuff. If you ever wonder what or when you can do or want to see like the difficulty rules and stuff like that, but it's mainly for me to use as like reference as the GM, but I just wanted to share it in case you want to take a look between like your turns or whatever if you're wondering about something. But yeah, you both successfully do your astrogation check. The route is entered into the computer. You are set to depart towards Rylot.
Chris,
Yeah.
You'd say I've got some free time, right, while the ship is following the other ship, right?
Yeah.
Well, look at those Jedi artifacts again.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
I'm trying to give the GM some some playtime of his own here. I'm just gonna. I know through all this terror and anger and sadness and every emotional in the spectrum that has happened to us while nearly dying, is there any particular artifact in here that gives me a different type of feeling?
Do be a willpower?
8.5 billion.
Rail spice, eh?
I'm sorry, Chris, which one did
Oh,
you say?
Rill is also spice? Of course it is. It's always spice.
Mm.
Slaves on spice.
Spice, mate.
Yo, spice on slaves?
Mm.
Salted slave.
But as you're
yeah.
traveling, this little data slate is the information you have on like your ship's systems, the like known information of Rylot. So it's wiki page pretty much that you can bring up in on your ship. And yeah, Joseph, you wanna like mess with the artifacts, see if you can like sense something from them. Do me a willpower, which in your case is just 2 greens and 2 purples.
Well.
Yeah, you have to make the roll yourself for your main characteristics.
There we go.
Okay.
Get those Dragon Balls.
Yeah, you mess around with it. You don't really sense anything from them. You do notice that they have strange, like, symbols, almost like runic script on them, a language that you cannot read or speak.
Yo, but does the droid speak? That knows knows pretty much most of the languages, Chris.
Knows a lot of them.
Yeah, I'm asking him.
Sorry, but
Okay.
for some reason it was banned from all protocol droids to read the Sith language.
I mean, that also gives me information. Even if he's telling me I cannot do that because it is
I know, I just think it's
prohibited.
a really stupid line.
Master, these symbols belong to an old religious order. All information about this order has been banned and been made confidential by the laws of the Empire. Any discovery of these artifacts and/or persons of interest involved with this religion should be reported to the Imperial forces immediately.
Interesting. Just so we don't get in trouble, maybe it would be a good idea if you could translate them so we know what to avoid.
I do not have the built-in capabilities to translate these runic symbols.
Shit.
They are not quite a language.
What would you it's hypothetically, if you were going to read this, what would you actually need to read it? Just hypothetically.
I do not know, sir. I cannot compute these, the ways of these religion. From what my database inform me, droids are incapable of understanding these customs.
We'll see about that. I'm gonna make the first droid Jedi.
A Jedi.
Pretty much.
The route to Rylot from the Tatooine system is fairly straightforward. You can tell from just like exploring the ship, the like bits of meat left over, the prisoner in the hold for the Cryat Fang, that the previous owner, this Trandoshan bounty hunter, he kept the ship flying, but he didn't take particularly good care of the ship. Like the navigational computer, it seems all a bit like outdated, like he didn't keep doing his Windows updates. But a lot of the as you scrounge through the ship, a lot of the information you find seems to indicate that this bounty hunter worked directly for Timo the Hutt himself, as like almost like a personal bounty hunter for the Hutt. The journey through hyperspace takes little more than 6 hours. It is entirely uneventful. Nothing really happens during the journey there. You rest, you recuperate. You can during those 6 hours you can spend more time talking to the prisoner in the hold if you so want to. You can spend your 6 hours doing anything else. But eventually, after those 6 hours pass, whoop, you come out of hyperspace in front of just outside of the planet of Rylot. So during that travel, is there anything anybody wants to do? Are you just hanging back, relaxing, waiting until you arrive? Are you doing something specifically, continuing the repairs, stuff like that?
Clean up the rotten meat.
Yeah.
Place a bit of a clean and see if there's any food in the galley.
Okay, cool. Yeah, Porexel, you go through the galley, you clean up the leftover food and stuff like that. You notice that there is quite a bit of food preserved here, but it seems all like just raw meat, like something more an animal would eat, like not so much to your refined taste.
Is it Wookiee meat, Chris? Just tell me.
It's just raw meat. Don't know if you can identify meat some way, but it's like cut up like into pieces and stuff. It's not like a big like hip with meat on it or anything like that. It's all like cut up slices.
Let's see if there's anything like. I've only got a 0 in it, so maybe medicine. Like
medicine
or something.
Yeah, medicine or xenology.
Xenology makes more sense. Yeah. Oh god,
A
it's
success
meat.
with 2. It is various meats of all kinds of Star Wars species from various planets. Some of it might be Wookiee.
So definitely some of this comes from sentient races, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna get a garbage bag if they exist in Star Wars and start throwing out the meat.
Big black bag.
Yeah. To start emptying out anything that's meat, anything that isn't vegetables or anything gets thrown out.
Okay, cool. While Porexel is doing that, Mamk is currently away. He has a phone call. The Emperor is calling, like, yo, I heard you're a Jedi.
You're fucked.
Yeah. Oliver, what are you doing to spend these 6 hours?
Co-pilot.
Okay, you're just helping with the co-piloting. You've done as much repairs as you can over time until we got here. The ship is still a bit damaged, but it is in good shape. So you just spent the time co-piloting. Joseph, you're messing with these artifacts. Anything else you're doing in those 6 hours?
I think he went to get a phone call.
Uh-huh.
No, that was Mamk.
Yeah,
Oh,
Which
I
is
thought
him.
No, I said Joseph.
he did say
Oh.
Joseph.
Sorry, I thought you said Aiden. Don't know how I heard that.
No, he did mention Aiden going to get a phone call, and then he
Oh.
was asking me while I was
Okay, sorry.
checking artifacts, was
I
there
skipped
anything
some
else I was
words out
doing?
in my brain.
Mm-mm. It happens.
Mhm.
Chris, can I just try and like write down like some of these symbols?
Do you have a data pad?
I'm assuming I've got a camera. Can I just take pictures, Chris?
Camera? I don't think you have a camera.
I don't know if I'm able to text and do calls.
I mean, they're not smartphones that they use to like call and stuff. They're more like walkie-talkies.
I'll say with the droid that's on my side, can he take pictures? He's a glorified fucking camera, right?
I think he could probably scan it, yeah, and like put it in his database.
Could you please scan these?
Sure. Like blue light goes over the artifacts. Bin log. Beep, 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 beep.
Good, good.
Actually, Destructor, would your R4 doing this, or would it be the other R4?
I mean, I was asking Destructor,
Oh,
funny
Okay.
enough.
oh, were you? Sorry, I thought you were talking to the other R4 because you didn't like specifically mention my number.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Joseph and me have already forgotten your number. To be honest, I'm trying to think of a nickname for you, Bat. I'm still waiting for a moment that would give you a nickname, because at the moment you were just R4.
I will take a picture if you want me to, but it's R4X1 if you need the specifics.
You know what? For now on, you are Beep Boop.
That is incredibly racist.
You have no idea what you just said. In beeps.
Sorry, Beep
yeah.
Boop. Can you scan this, please?
I'm not going to if you refers to me as Beep Boop. I'm just going to ignore
Oh,
him.
listen, I don't understand whatever you say, so you could be doing it without my knowledge.
Beep boop, scan this. R4X1 just goes beep boop boop beep, turns around and drives away.
Damn, he's fast.
Eventually, you jump out of hyperspace. In front of you, you see the planet of Rylot. Don't know if any of your characters have been here from like past lives before you became these adventurers.
No.
Okay, cool. As you jump out of hyperspace, there is a flash of white light, and the tone of the ship's engines drops several octaves as you emerge from hyperspace. Below you lies the dusty, baked surface of Rylot. As you work out the best way to descend to the Nabat spaceport, the slim silhouette of a starfighter bursts from hyperspace barely a kilometer from your position.
Fuck.
You've seen this, well, you guys haven't, but this craft seems familiar, as it regularly docked at Mashuta.
Who's a boss shooter?
You know that you've seen this ship like take off and land while you were at Mashuta, and you've got an inkling that it belongs to Timo the Hutt's people. The craft,
like it's bounty hunter is coming back for his trip.
the craft banks around and begins to slow, cruising towards you on an attack vector.
Is Aiden back? No.
No.
Shit. He's our pilot.
Yeah, he is.
Contact Joseph.
What?
You also see the ship, right?
Chris, do I also see that said ship?
Yeah, it pops up on all of your radars. And
Oh, it's
this will
behind
be another
Oh,
space.
shit!
This will be another space section of combat. I will roll its initiative.
I just fixed the shit! But you ain't fully done it! You sack of shit!
Well, hopefully you fix the ship good enough.
I gotta go for a few minutes, but I would just repair. If you get to me and you wonder
Yes,
what I'm doing, I just
please!
repair.
Okay, cool. This is
No
what the ship
shit!
looks like. There is only one of them. Ignore the
Oh
second
my
one.
god, it looks so cool. Roll my dice. I don't know what fucking what number I'm actually in this turn order.
I will roll
You're the
Oh.
fourth one.
for Memk. There we go.
Right over your token, it tells you.
Yeah. So
Oh,
the
good.
first,
Second
the
to last corner.
Yeah, it's because I was looking at the ship icon instead of my one. Like a dumbass.
first-
I wish. Sorry.
the first to go is Parexel. So you're just in the ship, like moving this trash bag around, like getting rid of these like
Yeah.
this disgusting various meats that definitely seem to be of sentient beings. As the alarms whoop, 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 and the ship start going off again. One thing after
Put down the
another.
bag of meat. Yeah, I'll put down the bag of meat. My life was so peaceful up until I met these guys. Okay. I head
Your
up
life was
towards.
peaceful until you got captured, okay?
I head up towards here. What's going on?
A ship. It's the same one we saw dock at Masura, and our captain here is having a seizure and Vietnam flashbacks. He's not
Yeah.
responding.
He's just like just staring directly ahead of him, like.
All right. I guess I'll get on the on the co-pilot and you go on the gun again.
Alright.
start co-piloting the ship, or piloting since he's having a seizure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be back at some point and we'll do
I'll
his
be
turn.
assisting him then. So yeah, I'm just gonna assist him in any dodging and stuff.
Okay,
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
I will also try to communicate with the other ship. It's like, incoming vessel, state your business and attend.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Are we going guns or blazing, or
It depends on the response here.
I guess if he doesn't respond well, I'm gonna go to the guns.
You communicate towards the other ship.
Mhm.
You send your message. You get a message back. A weird, like, nasally, like, very breathy voice responds back. Timo has put a price on taking down this ship, and I think I'm the one that can do it. He doesn't cough, that's me.
Let me see. It's like, that may very well be, but we're currently transporting beryllium on the ship. It's very explosive. Trying to do the same bluff from before. It's very explosive. If you shoot at us, we may very well take out not only you, but the ship next to us.
Okay, do me a coercion. 2 purples.
What about deception, Chris, since I'm lying?
Deception, yeah, that works as well.
Not like I have a talent for that. I remove. Ah, fuck, because it's copied over into a Word document, it's gone. I think I remove a difficulty or something. Hang on. Gonna have to check the page.
Is it the South one thing?
Empires. No, it's convincing demeanor.
Ah,
Passive. page 133.
Unconvinced.
Can't remember what.
I mean, would that work considering they can't see you?
It's not to do with my abilities, which is what I just said. This is just a talent.
what was
being
it
a
called?
traitor.
Convincing demeanor?
Yeah.
It's a passive. Remove a black per rank of convincing demeanor from any deception or skullduggery check.
Remove a black. But I don't
Yeah.
have a black.
You currently have no
Ah.
blacks in it, so well, like when you have to do like a test that you have like a disadvantage
Setback.
on with a black, yeah, like a setback on.
So just
You
take
can
that too?
you can negate it. Yes.
I don't know, that just seems weird to me, because obviously demeanor is you looking at someone. Unless it, yet again, works
It's
differently.
deception, not demeanor.
I think it's a demeanor.
I'm
Yes,
back.
convincing demeanor is the talent.
Yeah.
I'll
I'll take my chances. And he
Hang on,
just
hang
cuts communication. Oh,
Wait. Should I use a light side point? I've got very high
Yes.
skill on this. Chance to like not get Connor blown out of the fucking sky.
Why me?
Because you're the one with the most damage. Right, let's take that as a yes from everybody. So it's Aiden's the only one that answered.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Alright.
I don't think we ever complained about it.
yeah. So you can add do that roll again, but with an extra yellow.
Oh, it automatically does it. If you hover over it, it says traitor, convincing demeanor, talent, -1 setback dice. That's
Ah, nice.
I don't have to do jack shit.
Yeah, you would have had an extra yellow, but that's fine. You still succeeded
Oh,
with 2 advantages.
I wasn't listening.
Mikado, have you moved your mic?
I've got a fan on now.
Oh, that's it. Never mind. Then.
It's hot.
It's hot bar.
Yeah, I understand.
Let me just move it back a bit. There we are.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, so with your success, he doesn't say the thing he said. He still cuts off communications, and you, the ship sensors boop, 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 on the computer panel, you notice that this fighter craft has started to scan you, to probably to see if it can, like, identify any of these explosive materials on the ship.
Okay. That's the best delay I can give you, boys. I'm also co-piloting with you, Aiden, since he's going to run the gun. But yeah, we'll see what the NPC does.
So, what's happened? Because I was on the phone.
I
Why-
lied to him and said the same thing I did before, that there's beryllium on the ship and they might explode us. Yeah. It's someone that's coming after us, but there's a bounty on us.
Yeah, so you jumped out of hyperspace, you're just outside of Rylot, just about to enter the planet to land in the spaceport of the city that the Twi'lek said that he could take to safety, as a fighter-type craft troop jumped out of hyperspace and went into combat mode after you guys. And we're pretty much in initiative now. It is his turn. He's just gonna use his maneuver to get one range band closer. And that is his turn for now. That means that it is your turn, Memk. So Porexel has tried to convince this guy from backing off, bluffing about explosive material being on the ship. And you have learned from that the fighter craft that is approaching has initiated a scan of the Cryot Fang. You are in the pilot seat. What do you do?
I will. I will move shields to the back.
Okay.
If I can do that, the front shield
Yes.
to the back. Is that an action or a maneuver? I feel like that's an action.
I think so, yeah. So that still gives you a maneuver. I'm just quickly trying to find the table of the stuff you can do in ship stuff.
Fucking hell. I saw it a minute ago. Ship.
But yeah, other than moving the shield to the back, is there anything else you would like to do?
I'm trying to think what other maneuvers they had. Is stay on target? Was that a maneuver or an action?
Stay on target was from the little tutorial thing, and that was a action, I believe.
Okay.
And evasive maneuvers was a maneuver, yeah.
Yeah, there's another maneuver as well, ain't there?
Yeah.
What is that? What's the other maneuver?
Maneuvers you can do, you can accelerate, decelerate, to like change the range bands, fly drive, to set your, to fly at a certain speed that you've set by like accelerating, evasive maneuvers, stay on target, punch it, angle, deflector shields. Those are all maneuvers.
I'm thinking if I could drop back, I could protect the jump master, and it could scare it. What do you think, co-pilot?
Yes.
Drop back?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna move closer.
Okay, and you wanna spend your you wanna put all shields to the back, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that gives you
Prepare
2
for
on the
running
back
speed.
and 0 on the front. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
And I'm not like turning around. I'm just slowing down, basically. I'm
Make
gonna
him think twice
still
about
be
blowing us up.
looking forward,
Okay,
if you understand.
yeah.
I'm not about to put the shield on the back and then turn around and fly into him, you know?
Okay, so do you drop a range band behind the jump master?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That is your turn.
Does that scare him since we're meant to have explosives on? And I
See
don't
how
know
he
that.
reacts on his turn. Oliver, it is your turn.
Gunnery.
Okay,
I'm
you
going to the guns.
use your maneuver to get to the laser cannons.
And I'm shooting.
Cool.
It was like on the ship sheet, right?
Yeah, there should be like a G button for gunnery, and then add your gunnery skill to the roll.
And then I started blasting. And I didn't select a target. Shit.
Ah, she.
Yeah.
You just you rotate the guns to the back. You start blasting away. 7 damage.
Damn, boy.
You have your advantage that you can spend.
Crit.
Apply a critical injury. Okay, cool. Based on the critical rating of the weapon, which in this case is 3.
3.
Okay. My god.
That's a lot of damage.
You start blasting away at this ship. Your first volley of blasts like seem to hit like a shield that this ship has at the front protecting him, but your second follow-up volley just goes straight through the shield. It seems like your first volley has already weakened the shield enough to hit the hull. Bum, 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 bum. You get some solid hits onto the ship's hull. You see like metal pieces break off from the ship, sparks and fire like igniting from the side of the ship. It immediately starts like banking and turning away. You fucked it up. It is not doing well.
From 10 damage.
It's a little fighter. It's not
ship.
yeah.
Big fighter, man. We're a big fucking ship compared to
The jump master's only got 14.
Yeah, it says in the description that the pilot of this thing is very confident that he can take out a bigger ship. Well, turns out.
Not when the fucking pilots want to.
Chris,
He-
I know
I
it's
Well,
mean,
then
he
found out.
could be confident and delusional.
Can
you
I
know,
say
like-
over the comms to him, just like, where do you think you're going?
Okay, Joseph, it is your turn. You have 3 droids on. You have 3 droids on your ship. One being the player droid, R4X1 Destructor, who said that he would not be here, but he would be doing repairs if it's his turn. The other 2 droids, I'm just gonna let them act as part of your turn, but not like using your actions or anything. So if you want them to do something, just tell me.
Chris, I'm going to turn the ship around so my guns are aiming at it.
Okay, so you use your maneuver to spin around pretty much.
Yep, literally spin around and. Ba-bow, ba-bow!
Uh-oh.
Okay. Target the little ship token, I guess. Well, like right clicking
I've
it and like target. Oh yeah, I see. The blue thing is yours. Then
You
on
doubted
the
me.
on the Jump Master's sheet under cargo and equipment, you should see its weapon. Light laser cannon, firing arc forward, skill G. If you click on G, it asks for a roll, and you have to manually enter your gunnery skill in there. So you in gunnery have 3 greens, so that would be 3 greens for you and 2 purples.
I was gonna say, is it any easier because I've got the droids assisting me?
No.
Damn, but oh.
No.
I heard
Damn,
the
boy,
sort-
you missed.
Yeah.
Turn around, you start blasting, and this
Oh,
this
the
little
gun jammed.
this little fighter ship is like moving very erratically now that it has been almost blasted to pieces by 1 volley, so it dukes and dodges, and you just cannot line up the target. Would you like to try that again with your final light point, or is that your turn?
How much longer are we playing for, Chris?
Depends on you guys. After whatever happens here, you go to Rylot, and then you do stuff there.
Also, I like this person in the corner. I've just noticed him.
Yeah, I need the pilot to exist, because it like rolls from their skill, not from the ship. So the pilot is hanging out in the corner there.
I mean, it's up to you guys. Do you want me to use the light point?
That's fine.
Yeah, sure, do it.
Oh.
Okay, kill him.
Same roll, but with a yellow this time.
So 2 greens, 1 yellow, and 2 difficult ones, right?
Yeah. I saw the help spending result popped up before the like roll happened, so I was like, oh, the roll succeeded. You can spend your... Oh, it's for me. You got a threat. I can spend the threat on giving you a strain or losing the benefit of a prior maneuver. Well, you didn't do any maneuver, so your ship gets a strain.
All I did was shoot the gun, this piece of shit.
The barrels of the guns not used in ages, just like just straining apart from like firing out of it. 6 damage. He has 3 armor, 1 defense, so that gets 2 damage that goes through. That is exactly enough to hit him on his hull trauma, so he gets to roll on the critical table to see what happens to his ship. Do you want to do the honors of rolling the D154, I believe it was?
Oh, you know me, baby.
Do it.
Isn't it 51?
154.
154.
They're gonna put them on.
Gotta catch them all.
But you
Gotta
can't
catch his hands.
It's literally impossible. One of them's gone. There is only one.
47. Component hit. Component from small ship components or large ship components, see table below, is rendered inoperable until end of next round. Okay, small ship component.
A penis pump.
Yeah. Well, well, depends how long he's been using it for, if it's still a small component.
One Swedish-made penis enlarger pump.
Roll me a d9,
Come on.
Connor, to see which one gets damaged.
Was it the penis pump, Chris? D4.
One weapon system of the attacker's choice knocked offline. This guy only has one weapon system. He has forward mounted guns like you, so his guns are offline. He can no longer fire.
Oh, what a shame.
So you just you blast them like right in the like gun barrels on the front of his ship. You see like pieces of metal flying around. You're pretty sure one of the like blaster barrels like broke off and is just spinning through space.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Is that
do
your
you want to
turn?
retreat? As I just say that over the comms. And yeah, I am my turn.
Okay. Everybody speaking over the comms.
You know, your boy was speaking a lot of trash earlier. Seemed very confident.
You try to reach him over the comms, no response. Over the communications, all you get back is just static and like terrible noise. As you notice that the ship, the little fighter, is burning, breaking apart, and barreling at a breakneck speed into Rylot's atmosphere, crashing towards the planet.
Quickly, someone use the tractor beams.
R4, it is your
That
turn.
one.
We need to get some tractor beams.
You bigger ship for that boy.
Do you need any repairs here?
Always.
The ship
say
is
that.
currently on 6 hull trauma and 3 strain. You could repair either a strain or a hull.
Use my toolbox.
Mechanics?
Yeah. So you can repair 1 strain or 1 hull and then 1 extra for your 2 successes.
Oh, can I repair one of each, or does it have to be one in the specific area?
I'm gonna allow you to do 1 of each.
Alright, thanks.
So your strain goes down by 1 and your hull trauma goes down by 1. You're just driving around like making makeshift repairs on the ship. And the ship is crashing down onto the planet. It is not capable of offering resistance anymore. It seems to have lost control. So that would be it for combat. But you can still do what you want to do, of course.
Lean at the window and shoot him.
Let's do his ship as well.
Did they do that in Family Guy in the Star Wars thing? Where have I seen that?
Futurama, whenever the mobs are attacking them.
Oh, yeah.
Lean out the window, go.
He's jumping for a clamping!
Yeah, I'm getting the clamps. I don't think there's really anything I can do except for try to help with the piloting to get in front of him to like shoot him down. Gotta blow up the ship, right? Or we can just follow him in. Should we just are we going to try to salvage this, or are we going to try to shoot it in case he crashes into a civilization?
No, I think we should do that. But
Alright.
that means that person on it will die
Yeah,
unless he ain't dead already.
it's up to you. I'm not pulling the trigger and nothing.
Fuck it. Wait. Finish him off. Finish him off. I'll
Okay.
fly closer.
You call into the gunner to shoot him. Oliver, do you just lay into this guy as he's crashing into the planet?
He's already dead, Chris. I'm just making it faster.
Yeah. Target him. Do another shooty roll if you're shooting, just to see how well you do. 2 successes, 2 advantages, 8 damage. You're just blasting him apart. He hits like the atmosphere of planet Rylot. His outer hull starts like heating up. You just see like panels breaking apart. He just crumbles into like a small ball of fire that just disappears in Rylot's atmosphere. There is nothing left on the scanners, like it does not detect the ship anymore. It seems to have been properly blown to bits. Would you like to spend your advantages on anything narratively happening? Because for combat you don't really have any use for them anymore.
All the murderers.
He's gonna try to kill us, okay?
Yeah.
There's a guy who don't give a shit about selling dead pelts.
The difference between, I mean, they're
Or
already
would you
dead,
prefer they were
though.
live pelts?
Yeah. I mean, is it more selfish to let them go to waste?
Yeah.
Because then they died for no reason.
Yeah. Exactly. It's already dead.
Okay, let's get this guy out so we can know where we have to land.
Who knows? You can also get a lovely coat out of it as well. Just
Oh,
don't.
the
you know,
Twi'lek
just don't wear
prisoner.
it.
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah, I don't think I can. I can't think of anything to use my advantage on narratively.
Okay,
So,
yeah.
I'll use it.
I
Yeah.
will give mine to just
You
give
can,
your one away.
Yeah, just so that it's not a waste, I'll let you add a blue die to the next, like, whenever a check needs to happen. Kind of deal. To yourself or to an ally, is your choice.
I have
Myself.
to go. I have to go soon, Gross.
Okay. Well, I think this is a good place of, like, rounding off. You go talk to the prisoner. He sees you enter the room. He's like, oh, what is happening out there? The alarms, the ship is shaking. Do I hear blaster impacts outside?
And
Outside?
the bounty hunter came to collect you again. We defended you. You owe us one.
Oh, thank you very much. I am
we're-
slowly starting to go Asian.
Oh, okay, yo.
We're heading to. We're just above Ryloth now. Where should we land?
If your pilot could take us into the spaceport of the town of Nabat, that would be appreciated. My people
Alright.
there will provide any assistance they can.
I'm gonna let him out, Chris. Keep a gun on him though. Keep a gun not like on the ready, like not like directly pointed at him, but like it's ready if I need to shoot him.
Thank you. Yeah, and he's disheveled, completely unarmed. He has no like weapons on him, just kind of like
Yes.
rags as like clothing.
It's because he's lost limbs. Very, very poor taste joke.
Been disarmed.
Yeah. Well, he lost one of his tails, I guess.
Did you say he lost a leg as well?
No, like one of his tail thingies. They set the specific name for them, but I have already like
Okay.
forgot what it was called.
Yeah.
Like on the picture, he still has like both of them, but
It's
I
half
think
a
one
man.
is like seared off.
Machine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does it mean? What does it mean?
Yeah, to me a piloting check, planetary Memk as you
Yes.
touch down. Same for Joseph.
Walls.
Is it normal difficulty?
Yeah. It's a sunny day. Planet atmosphere is clear, other than some like crashing fighters coming through the atmosphere. But no difficulty putting the plane down. Okay.
I was doing it,
Nice.
just took a second.
Perfect. All successes.
Oh, look at that! Get dunked on, boy.
Yeah,
You,
I have two
I
yellows.
ain't even a pilot.
You approach the town of Nabat, N-A-B-A-T. Like many Rylothian settlements, most of it exists underground, so there's just like a hole in the surface of the planet pretty much that you need to touch down on. Like usual, as you approach, you hear the communication going off, like asking what your business is, identify the ship that is approaching, you need to ask for permission for landing, and all that stuff.
What was the clones that went there again? There was like
Yeah.
the 2 clones that had like saved the little girl. They were in a bot. What
Yeah,
the fuck
that
was
is it's pretty much that village. I couldn't find like a good picture of it, but this is
What are they
like
called?
this is what I could find that's from the Clone Wars.
Hmm.
Okay. What's
It's
the
a bunch
guy's
of
name that we're
graves.
bringing in?
Yeah.
I don't know. He said it to us.
I don't think you've got his name yet. But yeah, he's following you around. He's not just staying still in his cell.
Yeah. So what's your name again? Your full name?
Buraban.
You said Boraban.
This is a Mank. What is the name of the ship? Krellet Flang. Why can't I say it?
You're currently on board the Paraxel ship.
The Quiet Fang. There we go. We're on board the Quiet Fang. We are dropping off one of your villagers.
Our scanners detect 2 ships approaching. Are you part of a fleet?
We own both ships. We are coming in to repair.
I lean over and go. Technically, this ship that we're currently on, it was taken from a bounty hunter that was trying to kill this poor man. So we took it in order to like save him.
Okay. Goes quiet for a bit, then eventually they come back over both radios of the Jumpmaster and the Cryet Fang. Landing pad 6 and 3 are currently available for landing. Just follow your ship's navigation towards the landing pad. A representative of Nabat will be at the docking station to greet you.
Excellent.
Okay.
Yeah, and you follow, you touch down, nice little landing pad area, like just hidden away underground in the shade of this hot planet. Buraban makes sure to see to it that the Cryet Fang and the Jumpmaster is safely docked, and that any repairs needed are carried out and paid for by his people in Abad. So he's fixing up your ships for free as you touch down on this planet.
Get the tracker. Get the tracker. Get the tracker.
Yeah, get the tracker.
Yeah,
There's some people who sent the bargain.
Okay, so you're going out to like try to find this tracker, yeah?
Yeah. We know where
Okay,
it is under the
cool.
gun.
Yeah. Where did I see it here earlier?
Do you have any air fresheners?
You try to deal with the transponder once you have landed at Rylot. You can locate and remove it with a successful average mechanics check, but you already know where it is, so I'll say it's an easy one.
Yay.
Ooh, 3 yellows on that
damn.
roll. Oh, damn. 2 success, 1 advantage.
Hey, Gris, with that advantage, do you think I can reroute like the tracker to another place and then destroy it? So the last spot
Oh,
of the
ping the
tracker
last
is far away.
location. Yeah.
So you want to make the tracker ping where you are now as like its last location?
No.
No,
Or else.
like somewhere else.
Okay. Like out in space or on the planet as well?
I'll ask the guy with us, like, what's like the most difficult terrain in this planet, and I'll ping it there.
Much of the planet is barren wasteland where nothing really grows or lives. Why do you ask?
Do you have an ocean?
Just tell me.
Do you have an
Uh,
ocean on your planet?
What did the planetary database say?
Hang
It
on.
looks like it's all like Just dirt and shit.
What's the planet called again? I can look it up.
Rylot.
Star
It's the second one
Wars
in there.
Rylot.
Yeah, it has a few pictures of it. Some make it look a bit
Ocean.
more lush than others do.
Ryloth is a rocky world.
The terrain
Is
is.
there water on Ryloth? It has little to no surface water. It has patches of ice on the night side of the planet. Okay. So no. Okay. There's a snowy waste on the underside of the planet due to their long days. So.
Okay, so
there.
would you ping the snowy wasteland?
Like if I ask him what's the most dangerous place here, like a dangerous desert or a cave, would he know? If not, I'll just ping it in the snow.
There are many dangerous creatures on Rylot that make their home in caves and the like. Caves? In
I
caves?
kind of wish he said, "Well, you could ping my house. My wife
Yeah.
lives there." Ha, ha, ha. We are horribly oppressed. The Empire is taking over. It's sad times for Ryloth, actually. Ryloth
yeah, he
goes
can-
through shit for about 40 years. It's
Yeah,
bad
he can-
times.
He can definitely give you the coordinates to, like, bad areas, bad land on Rylot.
So everywhere.
Yeah.
A lot of places in Ryloth suck, yeah. Silly tailheads.
Yeah, and this is 19 years after the Clone Wars, so a lot
Yes.
has already happened on Rylot.
And it
In
wasn't
the
good before the
Snowplains.
Clone Wars. They were being led by that stupid fat idiot.
Mm. Sorry, so what are you
Um,
doing, Oliver?
In the snow plains. And I'll just
Okay,
ping it there.
cool. Yeah, you can you spend your advantage on that. You manage to like relay a fake signal from this transponder. Then once you think you've successfully sent this fake signal, you just break it off and make sure that it's not transmitting anymore.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, there is a snow map for this place, for Nabat, no like city map of it or anything like that that I could find, and the book also doesn't come with one. So this will be all theater of the mind. And when you Google Rylot, you pretty much get images like this, just desert lands or screenshots from the Clone Wars with a bunch of clones patrolling through the villages and stuff. But yeah, as with many Rylotian settlements, large portions of Nabat exist underground in order to protect its inhabitants from the harsh environment and wandering predatory lilacs. The upper levels of Nabat are exposed to the elements, and they consist of several landing pads, some dwellings, and a cantina. Buraban offers to see to it that the Krayt Fang is safely docked and that any repairs needed are carried out and paid for by his contacts in Nabat.
A big puff of smoke appears, or dust, I suppose, and I'm already in the canteen.
Yeah, if you wish to finally see to the removal of the hyperspace transponder, this is the perfect time to do so, which you have done. Buraburan is eager for you guys to meet his fellow companions, his fellow miners.
No, I don't want to get
In a minor.
I already don't want to get arrested. I'm good.
Yeah, he's
think
eager
you've
to
got a
get you away from the surface. Guys, come, let's go more into the shade, into the underground sections.
No, thank you, Katina.
Into the tunnel complex below. He says that the Krayt Fang is safe for the time being.
No.
I have sympathizers among the spaceport staff.
I feel like we could just get back in the ship and start flying, guys.
Yeah, I'll come with you to the cantina. Buraban leads you from the surface deep under the ground to a district of the city where individual residences are dug into the cavern walls. The narrow corridors are packed with various beings going about their business.
I wanna go.
Hundreds of Twi'leks throng the walkways and passages, but they are not the only citizens of Nabat. Swaggering Aqualish shoulder their way past you, while beeping droids scurry up between shops and tunnelways. Human traders hawk their wares from stalls set within niches to the side of the walls. So it's a pretty lively city for being like underground and on Rylot. You guys, the characters, may wish to stop off at shops, market stalls in order to purchase essential supplies. If so, Buran Ban can help you find relevant merchants for you. Nabat is not... Yeah, however, Nabat is not a wealthy settlement, and items worth more than 500 credits cannot be purchased here. Items from the rulebook worth 500 credits or less can be found for the listed price. You wanna try to see if you can find somebody to haggle the pelts here?
No, God, no. I'm just kidding. Fuck that. These people are like, what the fuck? Like Coruscant. I know.
You wanna buy some Wookiee skins?
Yeah, I can get them sold in Coruscant. We'll do it there.
Just having one like draped over you like a fur coat, like a pimp.
I know I said it as a joke earlier, but I will look for something that can help with the smell. Like an air freshener, flowers, something.
Okay,
Something
yeah.
to pop into the aircon. I don't know how it works in Star Wars.
Yeah, you can definitely find like a refresher module for the ship for like, I don't know, I'll say like 15 credits.
Okay. Take that up as sheet. 1 second. I'll put it as a random thing on the ship.
So yeah, you're in this underground settlement. Many shops, stalls, houses like built into the sides of the caves of the underground. As Buran is just leading you through this area, he's willing to help with any shopping that you want to do. He knows people here. He has contacts. If you need anything, just ask me. I'll set you up. See, it's turning into a mobster. See.
Chris.
Yes.
I'll say, the other bounty hunter's ship, when I was connected to it through the computers and that, would I be able to check its like data file, see if I can find any information about this geezer? Like why he was why he had a bounty on him or whatever.
The fighter that you fought just outside of the planet here?
Well, that or the one I was connected to, fucking the one next to me. That was the bounty hunter ship. Yeah, I'm just. Yeah, I just, it seems.
Oh, the Cryet Fang, the stolen ship. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It just seems he might be trustworthy, but I don't trust him. If that makes sense. Like, also, I haven't really seen him. I just know that there's another person on there, and that was pretty much said. It said.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Buraban will walk over to you, Joseph. It's like, oh, you are the one flying the other ship?
That's me.
He would have seen. He was in the cell for most of it, but like at the end when landing and stuff, he was out of the cell, so he would have like seen that there was another ship with you. That's how he knows.
Yeah.
Are you all a group of fighters traveling together?
We're companions at the moment, but who knows what the future holds.
In these trying times, you need good companions. My name is Buraban. I am from this town in Rylot. If you need anything, any services, any trading, just talk to me. I know people here.
Trading, you say? So, do you have any contacts that are good at getting information to and from?
Looking for an information broker? I'm sure there are some of those in the local cantina that sell information for the right amount of credit.
Hopefully
Anything particular you are looking for? I'm quite intimate familiar with the planet of Rylot and its people. Perhaps I could be of help.
Not particularly sure just yet, but I might have an inkling, depending on what is here.
Ah, yes. Well, for now, let's enjoy a good drink at the local cantina. Come, friends, follow me. I'll guide you to the cantina. And he leads on to this underground passage. Do you all follow Bura Ban?
I don't trust him.
To
Nobody
be
trusts him.
contended.
Do I see Paraxel nervous at all?
Yeah.
I'll just get a little bit closer to you and just like walk beside you.
Okay.
Just ready to like, if shit does go down, ready to like take a shot for you.
He's trying to score.
I'm not trying to score. I've made this very abundant that is not on my mind. Just, she's the one who talks the best out of all of us. So if shit does go down, there's a good chance that she can talk us out of it. That, and she has already saved my life. So you know, like,
True.
I'm trying to show her thanks without fucking unga bunga brain.
Yeah.
Neuron activation.
Yeah. Cordial? I don't know.
Fine. We'll follow the fucking railroad.
Yeah. Well, you guys will. I have to go. I've pushed my time as long as fucking possible.
This is the end. I'll just wanna like tell you where he leads you, and we'll leave it off there. He leads you through away from the busier thoroughfares and knocks on a large metal door. You hear Twi'leken code words are exchanged between the people behind this door and Buraban. After a moment, you are shown into a spacious room filled with relaxing blue light and comfortable chairs. Buraban turns to you and whispers, "This room is occupied by a cell of the organization dedicated to protecting the interests of common Twi'leks on Rylot. We will be safe here." Smash cut
Bravo.
credits.
Fair enough. I was gonna say,
Welcome to the
this is
Resistance.
the Empire. Everybody put your hands up.
But yeah, we'll continue from here next time as whenever we find the time to continue next Friday or Saturday. Oh no, Aiden, Dorkami Gaming is away up the caravan from next week, I think. So we might play without the pilot there, since we're gonna be on ground for most of this. I guess that's not the biggest thing, or we might just skip a week. It depends on what everybody wants to do.
Don't skip it, that
that's
way
fine,
we can
right?
turn him in without his consent.
Yeah.
We can betray him. He
Yeah,
can maybe
cool.
Get online for it. He's got online on the caravan before.
He's currently away as well. I'm gonna give you all the customary 15 experience for the end of the session. You are free to spend those at your will. If you need any information about like how much XP stuff costs, just shoot your questions my way. I also realized I still have my 7 dark points to spend that I didn't spend
Nope.
this session at all, so
That's why
Those
I
are-
was not saying nothing.
those are just gone now, because we roll for new ones next time. Just blast through all 7 of them now. Stormtroopers show up, a Rancor shows up.
A
The Empire
rancor?
drops 70, 80 ATs right on
Alright,
top
that's
of
only
us.
Yeah.
supposed to happen whenever a threat comes along and stuff, Chris. You're cheating.
He's
We
good at
haven't rolled no
cheating.
threat. It's fine.
Buraban turns into a Wookiee.
Did we do anything to gain extra experience?
Survive.
You have done stuff that will give you extra experience, but the book divides it up into like sections, and you have not reached the end of this section yet. So that'll pop up at some point, but for now, not yet.
So,
Alright.
Chris, when am I going to like become evil? Like, I've spent a lot of times with those artifacts.
I'll do then.
Yeah, you look at Joseph.
Eyes-
You
can't
notice
see
his
my
eyes
face,
are
that's
a-
the thing, though.
Yeah, his eyes are a bit more yellowy.
It's just a junk dividers.
Conjunctivitis, you mean?
Yeah, I've got the space version of it, so it just cuts it in half. Junk
You got into the
dividers.
space, didn't you?
I don't want to give too much away, but I still have to adjust it on your sheet, so you can't tell it as of now. But messing with those artifacts has impacted your morality score.
Yeah. Listen, I haven't choked anybody to death with the Force yet, so I think I'm doing okay.
Not really, considering you said yes.
Yet.
Yeah.
That's us for today. I hope you guys had fun.
No.
Oh shit. Oh, I guess it's the last one.
You didn't let me smoke any spice. I didn't fuck anyone. This has just been terrible.
I just assume you're smoking spice all the time.
It's on the other ship, Chris.
Oh.
I only had a little bit.
I'm gonna head out
last
now
time
before it escalates. Bye, guys.
Yeah.
See ya.
Bye, droid.
See ya.
You mean your spice used to be on the other ship? It's all gone now.
If you got rid of my spice, I'm shooting you.
The Spice Wars.
Listen,
Isn't that what
me
Dude
and
is
the
about?
I was just saying,
But-
like, it isn't my fault. There was a lot of holes in the ship, and we had to fill them up with something.
You're gonna
The
die.
problem is, when we was filling them up, the walls with the spice, they were also burning. So
The ship
Chris,
gets like
can I shove a helium grenade down his throat?
the ship gets like shot in the side during like the space combat. Porexo looks out of the window of the other ship
Oh,
and just
God.
sees like a cargo box like slip out of the ship like flip through the hole. It's like, no, the spice!
the droid did it.
Do
What
that fucking
happened?
thing in Guardians 2 where I fucking tie a rope around myself and jump out the back of the ship. Ah!
No, look, we're done, Aiden. We're just
We're done, you little bitch.
Why am I a little bitch?